Good morning, July the 1st, 2016, start of a new trading month for all of us. Also the prelude to a 3-day weekend, and 3-day weekend dynamics. As far as treasuries go, they can sell. There's not a bias in treasuries to the upside. Nobody pays any attention to the bond market nationally or in the news like other past the 30-year mortgage rate, which gets reported daily. So we're in a situation, my guess is the high and the low are both in. We've got reasonable support in this 8 to 12 area. The breakout in Asia came at 6.5, so 6 to 10 is probably a little bit better support. The market is pointed down right now. If we do this W split, I have a London split. You can know we have rejected prices above 133.24, and now we've rejected prices above 18. So early this morning, would like to sell 19s to 23s right now. The sell is 15 to 19, sell 1. And 23 to 27, sell 2. On the buy side, we'll make it 5 to 9. And then 29 to 01. Okay, probably the biggest piece of news today is total vehicle sales, 17.3. Everybody's pretty confident they'll hit that. I saw in one article where the inventories are in good shape at 60 days. ISM manufacturing will be the first factor, news factor that hits the market at 51.5. That one could come in lower. Construction spending almost always comes in lower, plus 0.6%. No one will pay a lot of attention to that. Baker Hughes rig count could be higher. 497 last week. That includes all of North America, Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. So the news focus, 1 ISM. Total vehicle sales trickle in all day, but it is an important number. Total vehicle sales would be number 2. And then the direction of the EMini and tendencies going into 3-day weekends. Christmas and Thanksgiving, just higher. So the direction of the ES could be a factor too. Based on what's going on, Brexit, the ramifications from that, the first we saw yesterday where Carney came out and said, the Bank of England came out and said that interest rates would be lowered and QE would become more accommodative. Started this rally, and somebody knew about that early yesterday. Didn't stop heavy selling yesterday afternoon from profit taking, but the direction of treasuries until the news changes is the biases to the upside. Looking at the 30-year. Very, very strong. We got above 175. We have rejected prices above 175.07. Our first little band of support is going to be, we had the breakout from 12, so 12 to 16. 5 to 9 by 1. And I like the long side, so we'll make 29 to 01 by 2. On the sell side, last rotate up was 20, stopped at 31, currently at 20. So 24, 28 would be number 1, 31 to 03, sell 1, 7 to 11, sell 2. I do think the high is in. We rejected prices below 12, and we've rejected prices above 06 as it stands right now. Gold was strong overnight, and again, every place we turn is Okay, the gold market last night found buyers and has traded higher. We can go back across the screens and we can see that had a hard time holding basically 40. So 39 to 41, sell 1. Don't really like the sell side very much. 45, 47, sell 2. As you know, for reasons enumerated many times before, the chaos around the world is just accelerating everywhere. And to show you how silly some of it gets, right now the U.S. military is going to accept the transgendered, male or female, and because they're in the military and it wouldn't be right, they're going to pay for the operations. Going to really make parade dress days where everybody falls out in their finest really interesting. I mean, this stuff that's going on right now, it's unheard of. It's insane. I mean the inmates are truly running the asylum right now. The nation, it's everywhere, and that's why people are not going to stop buying gold. It's crazy. Okay, we're at 36.60. London's low is 34. So first buy is 33.35. Buy 1. Second buy is 31.21 to 29. And we'll see what happens. Like the long side better. 39 to 41 is where resistance is, though. And if we take out the 41 level, really 13.50 would probably be the next stop. Chaos is what the markets thrive on. It increases volatility. We can prosper throughout all of this. We need volatility. Okay, the euro's really kind of stuck in a pretty tight range. The economic news out of the European Union last night, everybody's manufacturing PMI numbers were up except for the EU's, which were even. The UK, Great Britain's manufacturing numbers were higher. We have our ISM manufacturing number coming out today too. So the economic news for Europe was a little bit better than forecast. Right now we've got a seller at 75. So sell 1, 75. Sell 2, 112 even. On the buy side, 11.25. Buy 1. 111 even. Buy 2. Play for a trading range. And I guess France starts thinking about going to holiday next week. Our market's been thinking about going to holiday all this week. Crude was lower overnight as the price action and structure dictated yesterday. Will it break today? And we got a high volume node down here at 47.75. 48 is holding, so we do a London split. Definitely a B heading lower, so let's 47.50. 47.75 buy 1. 47 even, 47 and a quarter buy 2. 48 and a quarter, 48.50 sell 1. 48.75, 49 sell 2. Okay, the EMini is close enough to last month's close at 2100 that it's going to be pretty easy to get up there. If you go back and take a look at this chart, you can see that we've got sellers above 2105 And we've got buyers right now below 2,000, so 100-point trading range. We have 3 days straight up, and my guess is we're probably headed up again today. So 2100 right here, just structurally, you can see is pretty good resistance, 2105, and we're close enough that we can get there. Doesn't mean that we will, but we can't discount that. We put everything together. Do that D split yesterday. You're looking at a very, very strong P. Everything is pointed higher. So on the assumption that we'll get stops above the overnight session high right here, 94.99, sell 1, 2104, 2109, sell 2. Going to be pretty easy to close it at 2100 today. On the buy side, London held at 82. So they make us pay up coming in 84, 86 by 1, 81 to 76 by 2. News, total motor vehicle sales 17.3. Markets, manufacturing PMI at 50.7. ISM manufacturing, which will be our focus, 51.5. Baker Hughes rig count was 497. Could be higher. You'd think it would be a little higher this week. And construction spending plus 0.6, which no one will pay any attention to. So ISM manufacturing. First, total vehicle sales should be out by noon. And then Baker Hughes rig count for crude oil at 1 Eastern. It'll take a bit to get everything up and posted. Going to get busy on that. EMini does look to be pointed higher. And we'll see how she goes. Back with you in a bit.